10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What up, what up?
What's going on, everyone? Man, this thing has just been doing me wrong all day, so I apologize, everyone. We meant to get going a lot sooner than that, but my laptop wanted to update at the last minute because I've been pushing it off. Then my Wi-Fi is just acting funky today. Not quite sure if you guys can hear me. Probably in and out, I'm sure.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a max headroom thing going on, but that's all right. I don't know if anyone out there knows who max headroom is, but
right. Yeah, if you guys didn't hear me again, I apologize. My internet has been in. Oh, there it goes. It's been, I think I'm okay. Maybe, I'm not sure. But my internet has been going in and out. So what I might even try to do is run off my phone, to be honest with you. That almost might be a better thing.
whatever you want to do, man. I'm on my laptop, so I can help control things and whatnot as usual. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah. Bro, I haven't even used my my phone in so long, like probably 9 to 12 months now. So it would irritate me to sit there and to have to touch the phone and everything by hand instead of just going and being able to do it real quick with the mouse. Like, oh, that's just
Dude,
yeah, it would drive me crazy. I don't know how I did it so long.
When it comes to anything, pretty much social media, I'd rather be in front of the laptop than on the phone. But sometimes you don't have that option. You got to
right
what you got, you know. So I have to invest in a wireless mic like you kind of have now, and then I got to get me a nice little tripod that does some stuff too, because I'm gonna need some extra backup for the 15 minutes lame stuff. So
heck yeah, man, you got to be prepared for that. It's coming up pretty soon.
Oh, I know, man.
Damn, how's your weather down there?
Right now we're 82.
Oh shit, not bad. We're about 100 right now. I think it's like 99 or 100.
Oh,
actually
no. Like our highest is going to be Monday, and that's going to be 96. 70s and 80s right now. No, yeah, it's just the beginning.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll take 96 all damn day. Yeah, it's been a heck of a week, man. Oh,
yes, it has.
Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. Sammy, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hope all is well. And then we got Duval in the house. What's up, Duval?
Big Mike.
All these awesome people. Travis, what's up, buddy?
Good old
How you
Brave.
Doing? What's up, Brave? How you doing?
We got Jonathan in the house. Thanks for stopping in. We got Morphs-Thunderdome in the house.
Jonathan and John
as well.
Yeah. You got the Morphs fam. If you didn't get a chance, man, go check out the replay this last Wednesday. They had a great episode. In fact, I got to catch the replay myself because I missed a lot of it. I was out having to shop and get some food and get prepared for some things. had to take the wife in for surgery and all that stuff. So I was just getting everything in order and all that. If we put the link in the chat too, if you guys want to jump on, man. You want to jump on, John? I know Platinum was going to try to jump on here in a bit. He's over at the mother-in-law's house, so he's a little tied up, literally. How's it going, man? Hope all is well with you. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a great weekend too.
Oh, dude, it's Friday, man. It's Friday. I'm on call this weekend, but it's Friday. I'm happy. I'm glad the week is over. We put that one behind us. Get ready for the next one.
Right. Definitely, man. Let's see here. I was trying to. That's weird.
94 yesterday. Not bad.
That's 94 yesterday, babe? Not very manageable. The 100 today.
Oh. You're going max headroom on us.
So I was out.
Go max headroom on us. We got some more technical difficulties. Just bear with us for a moment, please. In fact, while Vance is working on that end, we'll go ahead. We'll just run a ad real quick. Good, sir. You good? You back?
Yeah, I was actually scared. I thought I was lost again because the ad was playing and then it just stopped and I was like, I was down like this looking at the phone and then I looked up, so I heard it stop. I'm like, no. What up, Terry? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Love seeing those clutches too. Those were nice. And I'm curious, how's everybody's season?
Oh, here we go. It's doing it again, sir. As far as my season and how well it's been going, I got 3 clutches so far. Out of 9 pairings. Still waiting for a couple more to drop. I got 2 that are really close, I can tell. A third one that I'm hoping is getting close. Oh, you got another one last night. She cut another one last night.
I wonder if that's the one I can't remember if that was babies I seen or what. Or if they were in the clutches.
Dude, I seen some really nice snakes in the last couple days too. I've seen the ones that she showed me. I've seen some that Dennis has shown me. And then I've seen some that another guy showed me, which really blew my mind. He bought a snake at PetSmart in Puerto Rico. And he contacted me wondering if it was Joelophyxanthic. And I was like, well, let's look at the snake. This snake was super bright and looked just like a normal spider does, right? Because it was spider. Once I seen it, I was like, oh, that's spider. He showed me the progression through adulthood. That snake was acting kind of like the stormtrooper. You know what I'm talking about? How it was real light and then it got real black. It did the same thing, but then by the time it was a full adult, it was like this cleanest spider I've ever seen, and it had a white line like this thick down both sides, all the way, like not broken. Whoa. Yeah, I told him, I don't think that's what it is, but you definitely probably have something there, because he showed me the shed tests. It came back negative for all the Exantics and they put in there maybe Joloff with a question mark, but it's not Joloff, dude. Joloff doesn't do that. So I
Right.
told him, man, you might have something there. That's kind of cool, man. I actually have the pictures. I'll show you later. But yeah, it's cool, man. So there's other stuff out there, guys.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, OD Vanilla Pied Banana Yellow Belly.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Hopefully we got some pieds out of it.
Hopefully so. Then they'll at least be 50% hypo. So
Yeah. You know, as long as you're willing to do the shed test, I don't see the problem with doing, het to het pairings or even just het pairings to nothing on the other end. I mean, you're going to find the ones that are het, and then from there, you work them. Mitzi.
Absolutely.
You must have took off. It came back.
What's up, Mitzi?
Oh, cool.
Oh,
cool. I'm not going to have another clutch to cut.
Oh, shoot. That's nice. That's not bad.
Between July 7th and the 12th is when I'll cut my next one. July 7th through the 12th. So if I can hold off and no one pips out, I could cut it on the 10th on our show.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I'm going to switch out.
Do what you need to do, man. We're here. We are here. Nobody has any kind of snakes or anything they want to show off or come up and just make up some topics to BS about, or if you got some in the chat, throw them out. I'm open to talk to whatever. I'm in a real laid back Friday mood right now. I don't know why, but I am. So oh,
sorry, 1 second. It'll be done.
Hello.
There we go. All right, can you hear me? Everything good? What's up, man?
Yeah, we can hear you. We're gonna flippy floppy though.
Yeah, I'll get that all fixed up. Just give me a second. That was really pissing me off, man. I was like, for some reason, it was acting really weird. But the phone is perfect. Or wait, did I start to go?
No.
Oh, then maybe it's just because I flipped the phone right there. Oh shit. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're good. That's actually real clear too.
Yeah, it's a lot better than that damn fucking laptop, isn't it?
Well, it's a super clear picture, but it's just like I understand why you use the laptop though. But yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man. I'd way more prefer to use the damn phone than the laptop, I'd rather use the laptop any day than the phone, but yeah, it's working better, so I'll take that. That was just so frustrating, man.
Hey, I've been in your shoes before. Remember when I first started, it would disconnect me like 3 or 4 times a show.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. Dude, so thankful that that's working better now. You're not having to deal with all that shit, because that is so frustrating, man, to sit there and have to you're talking and then it just boots you and boots you and boots you. Damn, this is not what I wanted.
Oh, especially during interviews. I remember quite a few interviews I'd ended up getting knocked out of a few of those and having to try to come back into them. And I'm just like, man, what is going on? This internet should be working a lot better. Come to find out, it's because I hadn't replaced my ancient router in years and years. So I needed to upgrade. As soon as I upgraded to the new router, it's just like day and night.
Yep. Definitely, man. Yeah. I need to get another. I'm gonna get another laptop here pretty soon, man. That way, well, honestly, it's gonna be about maybe the end of the year or next year before I get one. But hopefully, in like the next 9 to 12 months, I should have one. So I'm gonna get. Well, what I might even do is just, to be honest with you, I might just get a damn camera and plug into it.
Yeah, you can do that too. That's what I do. I use an external.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just buy one, man, and fucking I'll plug into it. It'll make it so much easier and shit.
In fact, I can give you the name to what I use. This one is fucking amazing. In fact, I don't know if you can see it, but it's Razer, and it's a circular one.
Yeah, let me blow this up. Oh shit! Wait, not you. Well, actually, I guess I could do you real quick.
Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Razer on it.
Okay.
Razer. I can actually, you know what? That's what I'll do. We don't got no plans right now, anyways.
Heck no, just show off some snakes, kick back, talk. If anybody wants to pop on too, more than welcome to. We're gonna be showing off some snakes, and so we got open panel night for you guys. Man, it's so weird being on this phone, man. I don't remember how to do shit on it. The screen is so small, bro. Like, it's a little 1-inch box. Like, literally, it's probably maybe 1 1/4 inches tall, and maybe about 2.5 through. I don't even think it's 3 inches wide, man. It's bad.
This is
nice. Cleaning the quarantine room. That's awesome. Everybody's got to have a quarantine room, right?
So I'm going to give away a tip for people that always wonder what kind of camera I use. I'll throw it up here and show you the exact camera that I used. I'll never need another one in my life. Just
hell yeah, that's tight.
It's expensive as hell.
I just seen the price. I was looking for it, and then I seen the 400, and I was like, oh. But yeah. I would get it. I mean,
it'll do everything. You can zoom in, zoom out with it, all kinds of stuff, dude. It's nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind spending that. I mean, like I said, nobody really wants to spend that much, right? But I mean, at the same time, hey, I would honestly spend that money and get something really cool, man, to get that great quality and everything. And that's what I love about my phone, dude, because that's one thing I will say, like, I've noticed that on that laptop, it is not great quality when I'm on there, whether it's me or showing off the snakes. When I'm on this phone, it is super good, man. It shows really great, and that's what I love about it. So it's easier for me to be on the laptop, but the phone is going to be that better quality. So
this is what you need to send Chris. Say, here you go, Chris. This is the one you can get me. Yep.
I'll need an extra 300, sir. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was talking about this green screen. Yep. Hell yeah.
I mean, there's some all right ones out there, you know, but that one you can just put it on the back of a chair, or you can just sit it right behind you on the couch or whatever, you know,
yeah, for sure, man.
That's actually what I was going to originally get before I got the one that I have.
What camera is that to take pictures of snakes?
That's a camera for everything, man. That's the camera I use. That's the camera I'm using right now. That's the camera that everyone always says, oh, he's got such clean pictures and stuff. See, like you can. This is just the standard one I always use, Sammy.
Hey, what are you doing,
And
Sam?
I think it could actually follow me around too. I think, but I don't put that on there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that on that setting to sit there and follow. Like, I mean, it's good at times, but it gets kind of irritating too. It's like it's easier just have it set to where you're at, and then when you bring the snake up, you can move it.
Oh yeah, for sure, Sammy. Yeah, I mean it's you could get it on Amazon, and you could probably get it at Best Buy. It's this Razer Kaio Pro Ultra 4K webcam. It's a little spendy, but it's definitely worth it, man.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah, you got to have good quality, man, when it comes to taking pictures and stuff. Like, if you go back on my Instagram from like probably about 8 years ago, 9 years ago, almost 10, my very first few pictures, you'll see, man, they are horrible quality. Like, they are not good at all. But if you go into seeing it later, you could see all the pictures, you know, how great they are and everything. Where I had it was an Android, I don't even remember, some old one, you know, back in the day that just sucked. So yeah, it's awesome
somewhere.
Yeah, because I couldn't imagine bro sitting here taking pictures with all that, with that same camera phone. You know what I mean? Like that would have been horrible. All these beautiful snakes, and it just looks like not that great.
But you know what, though? A lot of these newer phones, dude, these like the iPhones and stuff, their cameras are better than a lot of these webcams nowadays. You could take a better picture with your iPhone than you can freaking actual camera.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, like my iPhone, it takes good enough pictures, man. Like I can't complain one bit. When I was taking pictures and seeing them, I was like, dude, they are coming out amazing. And what's up, Dennis? How you doing, man?
What up, Dennis?
But yeah, it's like what I like doing is I'll come out here a lot and take pictures out in the sun and everything. In fact, what I was gonna say is a lot of times what I do is when I'm taking pictures and stuff, it's hard because I like to get the whole body in there, right? But when you do that, you don't get to zoom in as much. So I've been trying like for the past like year and a half, couple of years to try to get some of like closer shots, but I've done a lot of body ones. And so I started doing like the close-up ones again and getting in there to try to get some more detail and get a better picture of what it actually truly is. So
yeah, I'm gonna start taking some better pictures as well. My wife's got this big old souped up Canon with all the special lenses and all that stuff, and I'm gonna set that up and start taking. Yeah, I've been trying to mess with it for a couple years now, and I'm starting to get kind of the hang of how everything works with the lenses and all that stuff. But dude, there's some days I'll just zone out, and if I'm into like photography mode, I'll sit there and I'll just keep going.
Oh, so, definitely, man.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I got to see some pretty cool snakes, man. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I've liked Inchi a lot, but Dennis is making me man, Inchi is definitely underrated.
Yeah. I like Inchi. It's a great thing to have, but I just think sometimes I love pastel, and it's going to be in quite a bit of my stuff, but at the same time, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where there's so much of it. It kind of is like, damn, I don't want it in everything.
Right.
That I've turned down. I've picked up a lot of stuff that's pastel. I've tried to steer away from getting too much of it just because I have a lot. But pastel for the most part, though, there's been a lot of stuff that I've wanted and it had pastel, and I was like, I'll take it. But then there's been things like, hey, what's up, Dan? Inchy though is one where I do love Inchy and I have it in my collection, but I see a lot of stuff with Inchy and I'm like, man, I don't want that. Like, I'm trying to keep it a little bit down. No, I did. Hold on. Oh shit, I was gonna say I could show it, but forgot I'm using my phone.
No, you're good.
But that's if he would want it even showing anyways too. Hey, you could, if you want, Dennis, you could jump on, man.
Has to be the right Inchy, and you know what? I agree with that. I agree with that. There are some Inchies out there that do look a lot better. I got some decent looking Inchy in my collection, so I'm pretty pumped about seeing some of that get spread around. I have I have at least 2 parents that have Inchy in them, and I want to say I got one's in the incubator right now. That one. Oh, okay. That was the Hypofire Vanilla Yellow Belly to the Killer Bee Inchy Desert Ghost Mill. So yeah. So I got some Inchy in there.
Nice.
And he has the right Inchy. Yep. It's true. He's got some very impressive stuff, man. Very nice stuff.
Yeah, he does, man. The picture I seen earlier today was beautiful. It was nice when I seen it because I was busy, man, working and shit. And I went and checked real quick in the messages and I seen it. I was like, dude, I wanted to spend more time looking at it. Like I only got to look at it for maybe like 20 seconds or so.
Right. Yeah, it is a mouthful. That pairing was a mouthful. And I know I got at least 4 out of the 6 that are good. 2 of them I didn't see veins in, and they were boob eggs, but I left them in there anyways just in case, because sometimes you just miss stuff like that. And so I'm just going to keep them in there until they look like they might not be doing anything. Then I'll get rid of them. But till then, I left them in there. Just positive vibes.
Oh, absolutely, man. That's what I did when I had last year. I had the red stripe clutch, and I was like,
Bosa?
I didn't see any veins in there. What's up, Bosa? How you doing, brother?
James B. Easy?
What's up, James? How you doing?
Heck yeah, here comes the chat. Now it's moving.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just open panel tonight, guys. And if you guys have anything you want to talk about, topics, discussions, anything, feel free to just go ahead and start one up, man. I mean, I was telling everybody at the beginning of the show, it's Friday and I'm just kind of in this let loose, just kind of chillax mode. So
Absolutely.
let's do it.
Heck yeah, man. I'm feeling good today, bro. It was a seriously good day, man. Sitting here, well, I showed you what I did and shit when I was sitting there working, so I'm super happy. In fact, man, it sucks having my laptop messing up, having to use the phone. But that's the thing. I haven't got to really talk with you guys too much lately. I've been so every week, like I would be touching back with you guys with the new project that I was working on, or new product. But it's been kind of a pretty busy month and everything. I haven't got to spend as much time as I would have liked to with it, but I did get to put in, out of the past, it's probably been about 4.5, 5 weeks now that I've been working on it. I've got probably about 5 hours that I've put in, so it's not a lot of time, but there was a lot of in that time, and I had worked on it like probably 5 different days, and it was really sucking. What's going on? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. That was Bailey's.
Yeah.
The screen is so small that I can't see it. Hope all is well with you. So yeah, I was sitting there, I've been working on this project and it just wasn't going very well. Like I was having a lot of issues, and which I expected, there to be some, that it could take up to 3 months. I was kind of hoping that I could do it in 1 or 2 months. That didn't work out so well in the month time. But like I said, there was a lot of issues going on. Well, now there is some more progress going. There's a little bit here and there, kind of adjusting and working with some things. And now I've got a little bit further into the project. I know, brother, it's almost there, right? Will and Michael from Platinum got to see it. So it's getting there. Progress is going. It's a lot better than what it was. Still got some work to do, but it's going very well. So you guys stay tuned for that, man. I'm excited to be showing you guys what I'm working with and everything. It's pretty cool. So I think it should hit pretty good. It's gonna be some nice stuff. So
Yes, it is.
but yeah, if you guys like Will was saying, man, if you guys want to jump on, man, we got open panel. We're just kicking back, talking, gonna show off some few snakes here and there and talk about whatever.
If you guys don't start figuring something out, I'm going to start making some crazy polls.
Right? But yeah, it's been a good day, man. Just shit, been working hard, and then I didn't get the grass done, man. I was gonna go get that mowed and everything, but I was busy with work and stuff and getting some things done around the house and working on that project that I was working on. So definitely excited for that.
Let's see.
Man, it is warm today. I'm so thirsty. I guess it doesn't help though that I'm drinking soda. I'm craving
No.
soda, bro. But you know how that doesn't quench. It quenches it for a minute, but. Oh, he's talking about poles. Maybe some tractor. We were going to do some tractor poles, Dennis.
Some polls, POLLS, calling out on YouTube. Oh,
the video from earlier. Yeah, I think that might be what you. Oh yeah, that was. At first I thought that was Michael.
We can make
bro,
that topic.
Hey, and that I stuck up for you guys, man. I was gonna bring that up too. So I stuck up for all you guys, man, because you guys that all come out here every fucking week, dude. You guys are awesome. You guys rock, man. And it just it's a little frustrating because I'm super busy. Like I said, I work 9 to 10 hours every day just with my one job. And then after that, I have a second job that I'm starting up, the business that I'm doing. So that takes it could be 3, 4, 5 hours that I'm working on that. I haven't got to do it as much lately, like I said, this past month, unfortunately, but I'm stepping that back up. So we've been dealing with surgeries and all that shit, having to take my wife to surgeries. Just went Wednesday, had to sit there, doctor's appointments that we got. So with me working 9 to 10 hour days just with my one job and then having to come home, or I'm already home, but go over and do my other business and then have to sit here and deal with the snakes, deal with the rats, and then got my family to deal with. And then I still got family that calls me, my mom and sister and brothers and shit. And I haven't even got to talk to them in a long time. So just because of a busy life. And when I'm sitting here being I don't mind people reaching out saying, hey, have you gotten that sent out? But don't sit here and hit me up every week or every few days and be like, hey, this and that and da-da-da-da. When I went out of my way to be nice, it was for a reptile. It wasn't for merch. And I can't sit here and keep having people, I've got stuff to do. And then I kind of got a rude message. I didn't even mention that part. There was actually a very rude message that I got, and I didn't even hear that part till later, and that pissed me off even more. I think you guys are a lot more important. You guys are here every time. The person, and like I said, this was for reptile credit, not for merch. It was for reptiles. I was nice enough to sit there and say, you know what? I don't have much money. I'm fucking broke. I'm investing all my money into animals and
my business besides paying my damn bills. I can't sit here and just fucking, that's why I did it for Reptile, because I don't have the money just to drop on merch like that. Mitzi is still owning a shirt. And you know what? That was 7 months ago. Was owning 2 shirts. I sent one of them and sent a coffee mug because I was late on that one, and still owe 1 more shirt. And has never bugged me. Has never bugged me or anything about it. So, you know, I just think it's fair that you guys that are coming out every week and watching us, I think you guys should sit here and have a chance to be able to have that, and not just people that are just, well, I want to come in when there's a free giveaway or something or this and that. That's not how I work this shit. So I'm kind of tightening things down. Like I said, I want you guys to have the advantage of that. The people that, I'm not going to say who, that doesn't even matter. They're great people. They're very nice. But the contacting me all the time, and when I sit here and message and said, hey, I'm busy, I have doctor's appointments, I have surgeries, I have this shit going on, and it's more worried about, oh, well, I want this person to feel better, so, you know, I want them to be in a good mood. I'm sorry that you're having a bad day. That sucks. But you know what? Tough shit. I have a bad day every fucking day, if you want to be honest. Life sucks. I make the best of it. That's all I'm asking is just, and I think it's fair that you guys get the shirts and the merchandise over people that just want to bar hop around when it's convenient for them to have that. So for that being said, that's what it was. I won't go too much more into it. I'll leave it be. But again, I want you guys to have shots at winning that stuff, and not just, oh, well, there's 30 people, 40 people in here today because we're giving away shit. That's not how I do it, you know, and that's just frustrating. You guys are here every time. And even if it's not every time, I understand people are busy. You guys show up constant, though. And that's the thing. You're consistent. And a lot of you are here every day. Brave, Mitzi, Michael, and I could go on. I mean, John from Mission. I mean, all you guys, you're all great. Morphs, they're always here all the time. So
they're number ones.
Exactly. And, you know, so, yeah. And what was the question? I'm sorry, Brave, about my favorite soda. I would probably root beer. I drink that a lot. That and strawberry, but root beer is probably my
main. Shoot, man. I don't know. I like Pepsi and I like Coke, but I'm a cream soda guy too.
It's funny you say that, because that's actually what more of it is cream soda, the A&W.
Yeah.
I think we're out of it though. Yeah. Root beer. That's one of my faves, man.
Oh, we could switch the sides too of this. A 100% say purple. That's 2 votes. How long do these keep going for? Well, can we make it a different size? Arizona sweet tea? Yeah, I drink a lot of that too.
You know, as much as I got to say number 1, I actually kind of have to go with 2, because there's already really blue ones out there.
Yeah, I was trying to be specific and it was tough for me to think of what colors right off the bat, but like ball python, like I'm talking blue, like the background blue, you know, on like Proxima's name right here.
If I could see the blue like that, I would have to go with blue.
And like the neon green is kind of like the Gene Wars in the back there, like that color. And the red is an actual red.
Like the blue you said on the comment, or even like a baby blue, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, not like the standard ones we see, because there's some that they say are red as well, but they're not actual red, like the YouTube.
Exactly. Red. Like red stripe and all that. Like, yeah, it's a red, like a burgundy, but it's like you said, it's not like that red or like a fire engine red.
I would like to see a purple one too. In fact, that's kind of a project I'd like to work long term, is trying to make a purple one.
Like, man, if you can make a purple one, like purple, and then put like have Orange Dream in there and shit, where you had a purple and orange snake or purple and yellow, like that would go so hard together. And put some blacks in there even at times. Dude, that would be badass.
I would like to see a neon green snake though too, a ball python anyway.
That would be cool. I would like one too. Like
look at this.
Like the slime green up at the top and shit, dude, that'd be wicked.
The poll moved. Purple's 86 now.
Dang.
If you guys have ideas for polls too, we can always do that. Like I said, we're just hanging out today. There's no real structure to the show. It's just hang out and BS.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's been a long, busy week, so we're like, you know what, we're just gonna do open panel, have it chill, easy, show off a few snakes.
Type the number in the chat, Dennis, and it'll vote for you. Yeah, right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, exactly. Red. You've seen purple? Well, but I'm talking like solid purple. Like my logo purple. That's what I want to see. Yeah, and I think that's kind of where Vance is with all of that he was talking about earlier. I think that's pretty much where he's at with that. And I can't disagree with that, you know. That's a pretty truthful statement along a lot of the channels. So purple's still 75%. No neon green. No fans of the neon green. It's cool because it tells me back here too how many people voted for what. We have 6 for purple, 1 for blue, and 1 for red. You know, I like them on garters. I like the colors on the garters. I don't know if all of them have the reds and the greens and the blues and stuff like that, but those garter snakes, man, they have some really nice colors to them. Oh, we got another one that has some nice colors to it. So let me hide that real quick.
This, you guys have seen this, but you haven't. It's always been on the laptop, so you're going to get to see this a lot better today. The phone that I have is, I'm back on the phone for right now, so you'll see a lot better quality.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's nice and clean.
I love this girl. I can't wait to get her in rotation. But this
is that. What is that one?
This is a pastel chocolate DG.
That's what I thought.
She is gorgeous,
the DG. Man. Took me a long time to get back into DG, man, but I'm glad I finally did.
Oh, for sure. I've always wanted DG, man. I loved it. This and hypo, but with all the bullshit of the desert, the DG ABC crap and A through zinc and shit, you know, it's like, and I don't even want to get DG. Like, I'm staying away from it. And then once I found out, I was talking to, I think it was Eric B or someone, and they're like, I was telling them why I didn't want it, and they're like, no, man, that's only like it. So 95% of DG is all like Desert Ghost A, but there's like the 5% that's like DGB. So it's
We'll
not.
see. Let's see the other night, the FNA show. I watched a little bit of that, and they were talking about the Desert Ghost A, B, and C.
Mhm.
They were saying that A and C are like right next to each other, basically. So there's not much difference. But what they're finding is a lot of people are taking the Desert Ghost B, and right now I think that's about 85% of what they've gotten shed test wise is the B, and they're running that through their collection. So they're not sure if that's just like a because of a brightening thing with them or a pattern thing or whatever, but most people they've noticed are running the B's and not the A's. And they're saying there's no difference between the A and the C because of how close they are together.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. No, I was zoned into it the other day, but then I ended up getting sidetracked and had to do something else, so I didn't finish it. But yeah, they were talking about that. So a lot of people probably have B.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's like people probably have more than likely have lesser than they do butter, because butter is actually more of a rarity than lesser, but people still call them what they sell them as. So you got a lot of people that are saying it's butter, but then when they go to shed test it, it comes up as lesser. Well, it's because it's there's a higher chance of it being lesser than butter, but
Right.
they're still their own. They're still their own genes.
Right.
So I found that a little interesting too.
You know what's funny? My sister's ex, he just hit me up the other day, and then he's like, I texted him back like a day or two later. I had forgotten, I was busy and shit, and then he's like, he's all, oh, I was wanting to get a snake, and I was like, oh, nice. And then I was like, do you got any? And I was like, I should be having some clutches pretty soon, but not right now. And then I got ball pythons. And then he just texted me right now. He's like, what's a ball python clutch? So now he's getting all interested in it. And that's my sister's ex-boyfriend. Like, they have a kid together. In fact, my sister just got married, and then he was at the wedding. Logan, what's up, man? How you doing?
Go watch some Chris Hardwick.
Right.
Hey, I mean, a lot of people gave that guy a hard time because of the way he would talk and stuff like that. But he did a good portion of educating me, with just kind of the stuff that he was producing for content wise. So and he had a really nice bamboo. I don't know if he still has the bamboo or not, but
Oh, Bobby.
so yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that snake is so nice.
Yeah, I used to watch like Brian Barczyk, Brian Cusco, Brian Gundy. Like Brian Gundy and Brian Barczyk were the two main ones. And then what's his name? We were just talking about.
Chris Hardwick.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, he's I mean, yeah, it seems like some people kind of get irritated with the way he talks and everything and all that, but I mean, he's a pretty cool dude. I mean, pretty knowledgeable
I like him.
out there. I think it's maybe just kind of the talking, like you said, and then just kind of the laughing, like at everything.
Yeah. Well, I would always see people too. They would always be like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah, Brave, of course, man. The Snake Bites TV was where it was all at. I used to watch that in the early 2000s.
You were crazy. So he would get a lot of questions during the lives. Do you ever watch any of his lives?
If I did, maybe one or two.
So him being in Colorado and stuff, people would always ask him because of the way he would laugh and stuff like that, and he was always smiling. Hey man, do you smoke pot? He's like, no, I don't. I just, you know, this is just how I am normally. I was like, oh, that's hilarious.
He probably laughed and then said it. And he's like, no.
I think he's even mentioned it in one of his videos too. He's like, yeah, a lot of people always think that, I get high, but I don't.
Yeah. Like you said, you would kind of think, right? The way he's always happy and shit.
Hey man, if I lived out where he lived, out in the middle of nowhere, and had my own little farm and stuff, hey, why not?
Yep. What's up, David?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
You got plenty of fertilizer out there with them Angus cows and all that stuff,
Yeah, it'd be a nice spot, man. It's nice and cool out there a lot, so I mean, it'd be some nice weather for it.
Only thing that would suck though is like, have you seen the videos of when it snows over there, and then he's stuck up there for months?
Oh man. Yeah, that shit wouldn't be fun. I couldn't deal with that. That's not even fun at all. Yeah, Chewy, right?
Huey.
Yeah, on Snake Bites with Brian Barczyk, he had that one tall, real skinny white dude that was on there. His name was Chewy. He was always like real goofy and always kind of like would always get bit. Like there was always something happening with him, always some type of mishap or something. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
I watched a little bit of Snake Bites, but it was mostly just Brian Barczyk when he went and did his BHB stuff.
Yeah, it was. So Chewy was with him in the early stages, like for quite a few years with the Snake Bites. But then, I think if I remember correct, he found some girlfriend, and then they got engaged and all that, and was going to get married or something. And then so she was from like another country. I don't remember if it was like Canada or something. It was like kind of, I think, around the U.S. And so he ended up moving over there with her and everything, and kind of just doing like his own thing. Yeah, getting bitten in the nose, right? Like, man, like you said, he'd get bit in the nose or somewhere. That guy was always just getting bit. But I mean, I guess that's where the snake bites came from, right? Something's gonna happen. Oh, I forgot about that one too. Yeah. There was the Snake Bites TV episode where Chewie had the Easter Bunny costume on. Yeah, I remember that one. In fact, I can't remember. Wasn't it a pink one he even had? I can't remember. I remember that episode though.
Not me.
I think that's like 15 years ago or something, man. Maybe even longer.
Oh, damn.
It was a long time ago.
Damn. 15 years ago?
Yeah, something like that. I know it's been at least 13, 15. It had to have been.
I was just doing lizards at that time.
I was probably in my late 20s, early 30s. Somewhere in there.
Pierce. What's up, Pierce?
What's up, Pierce? How you doing, man?
Yeah, because back then I would have had my self-fin, my frills. I would have had my beardeds. Yeah, quite a bit of stuff back in 2011 area. Yeah, I was just strictly lizards.
Then back in 2011, so I had the ball pythons like years even before that, but in 2011 I didn't have the ball pythons anymore. I think I just had the boas and the Berman. I think even the lizard. I don't know if that was I don't know if we had a leopard gecko, if there was a leopard gecko at that time, or damn, I can't remember, man. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah. No,
All
I
that,
hear you.
huh?
Yeah. No, I was just sitting here kind of caught in just like nostalgic moment, thinking about all the lizards and stuff from the past.
Yeah. Shit, I had, what was it? I had an iguana and a water dragon back in 2001. Or no, that would have been like 2002.
That's when I got my beardeds and my Chinese water dragons. It was around
No
that time.
shit. I had a boa, a iguana, and then the Chinese water dragon. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 beardeds, 2 water dragons, and I think a fish tank at that time.
In fact, I wonder if I did have 2 boas. I'm trying to remember because I know I got the one and I was wanting to do some breeding with it. Damn, I can't remember.
Yeah, I never went down the boa road. Still haven't.
Yeah. Nice, man. That's good to hear. Yeah, hopefully, man. I'm hoping to get some damn clutches dropped here pretty soon.
Right?
Alan, what's up, buddy?
Tiff? What's up?
How you doing?
Happy Friday.
Heck yeah. How's your weather down there? It's pretty hot down my way. At least it's starting to cool now. Shoot, we're already 6. Is it 6:30 or something? Oh, actually, I got this right here.
It's
no.
7:18.
Yeah, 7:18. I lied. We start at 6, so yeah, it's already 7:18 over here. So it's starting to cool down. The sun's not out as strong and all that, so that's good.
And you know, with those Chinese or the green water dragons, they're not even related to the Australian water dragons.
Oh no.
2 different species. Blew my mind.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, and you can even tell too, like up close with my Australian compared to what a Chinese looks like. I mean, there's a lot of differences, but body size and stuff like that, Australian water dragons are definitely a little bit bigger, a little beefier.
Right.
And mine has the teenage attitude right now, so it's not fun.
I hate that, man, when they're in that stage where it's just like party time.
Yep.
They don't want to listen.
No, he don't want me in his enclosure. He wants to just bite me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No, not at all. Good weather in Kentucky. Nice.
I wish. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
No, I'm enjoying it now, man. It's finally cool for once.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be high 87.
You're jumping up a few degrees too?
Yeah, it's going to be 87 tomorrow, which is fine with me. I could probably get out there and get some pictures and stuff taken of some of these guys.
It's hot like hell in Louisiana. I've been. Is it super humid out there right now, or how is it with you guys? I bet it seems like it would probably be humid, but I could be wrong. When I lived in Missouri, I lived down there for like about 7, 8 months, 9 months, something like that. And it's crazy because I live in I've always been born and raised in California, and it gets super hot down here. Like we'll hit 115, 117 during the summertime. You got like 33, 35 super hot days out of the year in the summer. But then going to Missouri, like it was crazy because it's different. It's way crazy. It's different. it's super humid down there, where it's just sticky and just the rain down here comes straight down. At times it will kind of come to the side, but that's really rare, kind of here and there. But down there, like in Missouri, it comes at the side. It's just, it's weird, crazy weather.
I tried to get him, but he wouldn't let me.
Yes, definitely humid. How's your season coming along? I seen you guys had, I think it was just the other today or yesterday. I seen, I think it was a clutch you guys had. Yeah, I don't think it was a new pickup. It was a clutch, if I remember. Anybody got any expos they're going to around here or anything? I don't have. We had an expo last week in Fresno, where I was born and raised. That was last weekend. There's another one coming up in October 26th or 27th. It's 2 days. It's the 26th and 27th, or 27th, 28th. But that one will be in October, so I'm gonna hit that one up.
You should.
Heck yeah,
At
man!
least
I'm gonna
go
go.
network.
Definitely, I'm gonna take our stuff out there and everything, man. Like if I should have some stuff hopefully to maybe sell out there. So I'm gonna hopefully be vending. Either way, I'll be there, and I'm gonna do like I'll take our stuff out there and set up for people to do, and then I'm gonna take some video and some pictures and everything. So I'll get that up on IG and YouTube and all that. So that'll be pretty fun and cool.
I always try to get lots of footage and stuff when I'm vending, but it's hard because the wife doesn't let me leave the table when I'm vending, but for like a break here and there. And it's like, well, I need to take footage of the show so that way I can have some footage to play later. But
Give me 15 minutes, something like 5 minutes. Let me get out there and get some footage.
oh, it's just too afraid people are going to start coming up and be asking about the snakes, and she don't know nothing about them. So she's just like,
Right.
no, you need to be here.
No, I hear you. I'd be in the same boat. It's like, I mean, yeah, they have that some knowledge, right? They'll be able to tell you what you already can see, what it says on there, and give you a little insight on some things, but that's about it. For the most part, it's like, I don't know. I don't. You'll have to ask him. He's not
Right.
here right now. Oh, nice, banana pie and cinnamon.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. The purples are going to be showing.
Oh, for sure, man. I just got a cinnamon too. I got so I picked up a 1.1. I got het paints, and um the male is a cinnamon het paint. So super stoked on that. I can't wait to. I'm glad. I've been wanting cinnamon for a long time too.
So will the cinnamon chain up the paint?
Do what?
Will the
Well,
cinnamon chain up on the paint?
that's a good question. In fact, Dennis might be still in here. Weird.
Oh, he is.
I think I've seen it. I'm trying to think. I want to say it does, but I could be wrong. We're doing a show at Rupp next weekend. They have a Pokemon code, I think,
It's
or
a
Cade
convention.
convention, I think.
Yeah, it's probably cards. I know Pokemon cards are big.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Those, dude, you could go to those conventions all day and be selling that stuff. 3 people from Louisiana on here. Yeah, you guys are all coming out from there tonight, man. That's awesome.
I see 2 paint cinnamon lesser yellow bellies. But it's hard to tell there's paint in there. But that's also got lesser and yellow belly in it too, so that sucks. I want to know what that looks like now.
Right? Boo.
like on the sides, how a cinnamon will usually like chain up like a. Trying to think. I thought I had something that would be a good example.
He said Dennis is definitely still here. And depends on what you mean by chain and tiny up the pattern.
Trying to think. Do I
I
have
thought I showed it on
anything?
there.
But like a cinnamon mahogany chain, I guess, would be a good example.
In fact, shoot, I need to go get some reps tomorrow. Trying to get this colonies built back up, man. I sit there and lagged on it. And now I'm kind of paying that price for it.
Right? Stuff happens, man.
Yeah. Can't wait to get this kicked back into gear and get everything back on track. Been giving them a bunch of protein too, trying to get them up there and get these babies pumping out.
Here we go. Found it. Found one.
Oh, nice.
This is what I'm talking about as far as like chaining goes. Like, see how it's kind of chaining all the pattern together. There's a little fade here and there, but for the most part, it'll kind of just like clump it up and chain it. Yeah.
That's nice. That goes well together.
Oh, you sent me a pic? All right, let me see. Where are we at? Where are we at? What the heck? Oh, right here.
Oh, we got some more awesome guests lined up for you guys too, so stay tuned for that.
Okay. Yeah, that
In fact, we got a couple big time people coming on too, man. You're going to be seeing some awesome snakes. Some heat that's going to be coming out that hasn't even hatched yet too. And trust me, you're going to want to see this. That's nice.
yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about with the chaining.
I'm having to look at the laptop just so that I could see a better pic of it. Yeah, that looked nice.
Oh, that's a Cine Sentinel. Okay. You know, it's funny because I almost picked up Sentinel years ago. There was somebody selling a bunch of Sentinel, and I almost picked them up, but they ended up selling them before I got there. And then I ended up getting the Orange Dream Girl off of them, which I still think she has something else in her, but
Yeah. It was hard because I was trying to get the paint like 2.5, 3 years ago. And I had a bunch of stuff that I was trying to get into my collection, and that was a lot cheaper because, paint and Sentinel was super expensive and still pretty pricey now. In fact, at that time, I think paint and Sentinel, dude, those were going for like 2 G's.
oh yeah, they were
And
expensive.
I think it's about $1,000 now. You might pay $1,200 for one, depending on the line or whoever. I think you might even be able to get it for like $700-800. But I came across a couple Sentinels because I wanted to get the paint, and then I came across a couple Sentinels, and then I was like, well, I might just go ahead and go with these because I found them a little cheaper. And then I was kind of like, man, but I want to get my paint. Plus, it's still expensive to get. So I ended up, luckily, I had the credit on this new, on these ones that I had just picked up. And so that was, I didn't even have to pay for them. I got a het pairing, luckily. I sold Sentinels for years before it got changed to paint. Yeah, you've been doing it a hot minute, Dennis. I think you've been doing it, what, like 8 years or something, if I remember correct, at least? Shit. There we go. That's nice.
Well, this is supposed to be just Orange Dream.
Damn. That doesn't look like just Orange Dream. I was waiting for something else, like more.
No. And the thing is, she's lost a lot of since she's gotten older, a lot of this side pattern and stuff has faded up into her. She used to have a lot more black on her.
That's crazy. I wonder.
I don't know.
Damn. What's the dorsal look like? Oh, man. The pattern's going pretty crazy. There's got to be something else, and because I don't see that just being OD.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had her for years. She was sold to me as an Orange Dream. I had her since she was just a hatchling, basically, and then she grew up and she started looking like this. And
That's pretty wild, man.
yeah,
Yeah, there's definitely something else going on for sure. What's up, Jared? How you doing? Oh, that's awesome, man. Getting all the reptile cleaning and stuff done? Or working on things? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're taking it easy, man. Just doing an open panel tonight. Sitting here talking a little bit of snake, showing a few things off. Figured we'd take a nice, easy day since we've been working pretty hard the past week, really longer, but it's definitely been a hard week, so.
oh yeah, needed the break.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah, and then I plan on putting in a couple hours tomorrow on the other thing. So
Nice.
yeah, gonna try to go more than an hour.
Yep. I
What
don't blame you. I was gonna do that today, and oh, bro, I'm so glad I didn't though, because with that issue I was talking about last time, like that was kind of driving me a little crazy. I was trying to do that, and then hearing that, I was just like, please just stop. And then today I was like, it's gonna be a good day, and I went out and everything went good. I was doing better like I planned. I was like, yep, all right. So now maybe I'll do a little bit more, and then like I'll go do that, but before I actually do it with that thing, I'll just go ahead and freaking get a little more practice in before I do get irritated or something. At least I'll kind of have the skill down, and could just kind of let it go. Oh,
Look at
shit.
that guy.
Damn. That's nice. What the hell is that?
Puzzle possible het paint.
Oh, okay. I could see it now. I knew Dennis sent you a picture, but no, I can't like I could see it. Don't get me wrong, but with that small picture on my phone, I can't see it that well. And then once you said when you said the puzzle, I was just looking over and I could see the pattern actually better now.
Yeah, that's a pretty snake, man.
That's really nice. Yeah, puzzle's nice. In fact, you know what? I would show you guys a puzzle right now. I have a pastel chocolate puzzle. But I got to get him fed, and he was a little jerk last time, so I really don't want to. I know you guys are like, yeah, do it. Pull it out. We want to see you get bit, but I really don't want to.
Hurricane. I have a hurricane.
Hurricane's nice.
I have one hurricane.
Hurricane's something I've wanted to get and haven't. All right, what is 2 genes that, in fact, you know what? I'll even step it up a notch because I like the number 3. What's 3 genes that you guys want in your collection that you don't have?
Ooh. Ooh. That's for the chat. That's not for me.
Well, that's for you too, but that's also for the chat. So you guys throw in your comments. Personally, I'm gonna say Mario. Let's see here. Probably. I would say Mario, Mahogany, and probably Arcane. That's a pretty cool one. Just wait till you see the clutch cutting. I recorded today. If you like Mario, oh hell yeah, Jared. Did you already put the video out, or are you still waiting on it? NR, Mandarin, Malice, and Tornado. Actually, those are good ones, Dennis. Dude, there's so many genes out there. I agree. Mandarin, yeah, I've got that in my collection, luckily.
I don't.
Not yet, but it's coming. Malice is another one that I agree with you. That is a very nice. In fact, I just seen Malice again the other day. And then Tornado. I wanted to get Tornado. That's one that I was going to add into my collection. And I called the guy from, God, I can't remember his name now. Not in Canada, over in the UK or something. And it was like, gosh, I think it was, I can't remember. I think at that time, man, it was $7,000 for a het. And then I think the visual was like, dude, like, I think those were like 15, 17,000 or something like that. Or it was 10,000 for a visual and like 4,500, $5,000 for a het, something like that. They were big numbers. Smoke, Orange Crush, and Neon. Nice. Those are all pretty nice too. I've thought about Smoke and the Orange Crush. The Neon, I've seen the Neon a few times. In fact, well, Jared actually, now that rings back, it was Jared, and that's where I really even, I've seen it a few times before, but really not like a whole lot, wasn't super familiar with it. But on Jared's show, I seen that when he had that one episode, and that shit's nice. That's a cool gene for sure. That's one that would definitely be awesome to have in a collection. I mean, damn, you know what, to be honest with you, like, I sit here and said I'm basically done with the snakes. There's any more genes for a little while. There's only a couple more. Right? Gotta laugh at that. But if you want to know the honest truth, like, yeah, there is probably okay, I would say there's at least 4 to 5 genes for sure that I want to add before anything. There's a good 10 genes that I would like to add, but in honesty, I would say there's probably a good 20 genes out there that I wouldn't mind adding into my collection. Personally, I don't have the cash for all those genes. A lot of them are expensive, like the Malice. That's a pretty expensive gene too to get into. So cash, but also limited space and everything right now, like that, I couldn't do 20 more snakes. There's no way in hell. No. So I would unfortunately have to wait off on a lot of that, but
yeah. I don't have 3, so I don't have 3.
I'll be right back, Will.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would take Mandarin if I could take Mandarin. I actually like Twister. I think Twister's pretty nice. And ooh, third one. Dude, I don't know for a third one. I guess I would say like Pixel, maybe. Ooh, I thought my pairing was a mouthful. Wow. Arcane Mahogany, Het Red Exantic, Het Hypo Possible Pie, TSK, Hypo Eggs. So we're going to find out if you can get a Hypo Arcane Mahogany, Het Red Exantic. Okay, Extra Magenta and Swirl. Don't know about those. Yeah, you're lining yourself up or something there, because yeah, I ain't never heard of that one. I have this one. Blow it up, blow it up. Look at that belly. Okay, same guy with the neon has the extra. Okay. Well, I knew you would like it. It's this is a hurricane, vanilla, yellow belly, tiger, het for albino.
That's nice.
I said hurricane, right? Hurricane,
I
vanilla,
believe so,
yellow
tiger.
belly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty wild, man. I like that.
Yeah. I can't wait to make albinos with them.
Oh, for sure. And you can't go wrong with hurricane or vanilla. Like hurricane's the one that I really wanted to add into my collection, and I never, again, other genes that I was getting before that, but
Yeah, no, vanilla. I've been stocking up on a lot of vanilla. The last few animals I got had vanilla with them. But yeah, when I seen this Joliffe tiger up, I was like, yeah, I gotta talk to this guy. And so I talked to him, and next thing you know, it's getting shipped to my house. And because this was the nicest one on there, in my opinion, on Morph Market for tigers. And so I had to have him because he has the hurricane. He's got the vanilla in there that I want. He's got yellow belly, which is also a nice one, but he's also het for albino, which is a lot of my projects. So he was just like a shoe-in to come to me. It's like the guy made him just for me.
right.
Oh,
Hey, don't you like when that works out when it's just perfect for you? Like,
yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
either I was looking for that exact combo or I was sitting there needing those genes, 2 or 3 genes or 4, and it happened to be in that damn combo. Like, that is perfect. I'll take that all damn late day long, man. That'll work.
Right.
Awesome. All right, I got a question for you guys. would you take an extra $3,000 a year so you can get either an extra $3,000 a year over what you already get, or you could get a $40,000 snake out of Billy or Justin's collection?
Take the extra 3,000.
I think I'm with you on that one, Will. Unless I happen to see something that I could use that would really set you ahead. But I think I would take that extra cash.
Well, my thing is, okay, you get a $40,000 snake that's valued that much to that individual, and now you turn around and say it doesn't fit into any of your projects and you want to sell it. How much are you going to get for that snake? Do you think you're going to get more than 3,000 for it? Do you think you're going to sell it?
Right.
I'll take the 3,000 over the 40,000 any day. I don't believe in those super high priced snakes. I really don't. And you can market for 60,000, but behind the scenes you sold it for way less. So don't. I'm sorry. I just don't buy into that stuff.
That's one thing, man. It'd be super hard to fork out that much money. Imagine forking even just 10 G's, you know what I mean, on a nice snake, dude. Like, I mean, hell, dude, I've even seen $5,000, $5,500 snakes that I really wanted, or there was one that was like 3 G's, and I was like, dude, I want that so bad, but I'm not going to sit here and just throw everything I have for 6 months. Like, yeah, dude, I would even have to sit there I would probably just at that point, like, you'd have to save some damn money to put down on that thing. Like, here, let me, save like 700 or $1,000 or something at least, 1,500 and set on it, and then make, yeah, I'd have to put like 1,500 on that.
I don't know. I personally, I just like to breed for myself, breed to get to those snakes that I want, and then everything else that I'm producing is going to be pet quality. It's going to be nice pet quality animals. So
absolutely,
that's kind of where my mindset just stays. This is just a hobby. It's just for fun. I'm not trying to chase businesses and do all that stuff. I'm not.
And damn, I had a question, and that kind of what you just said came to it. Oh, that's what it was. So a question that actually I had too was, do you guys spend pretty much, what's up, Phil? How you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a minute. Do you guys typically spend like around 200 to 500 on a snake, or is it, no, I've got to get something that maybe has more genes in it or a little nicer?
Oh,
me, I spend for the most part anywhere from, I've spent even 125 on a snake, and that was an adult female, up to about 300, sometimes 4 or 5. And then only those like 3 times that I've stepped up into like, 800 or $1,000 or even a little more. Like,
I think the most I've spent is like $600 on a snake. And where I normally buy at is between 100 and 300 or 350 is what I pay for snakes. Right. And that's only because I'm not hunting the latest, greatest, or the trends or any of that stuff. I'm hunting the stuff that I want to mess with.
Exactly. And that's the thing, Will, like I said, there's those 3 that, I mean, you already know what I got and all that stuff. But as far as like those 3, more expensive ones. But you also know, like, the rest of the ones I got, those are all like 125, 200, 300, maybe 4 or 5 on a few of them. Like most of them were all, you know, $200-300. And a lot of times, like everything I'm doing has either been done very few times or hasn't been done at all.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it's going into what you want, right? It's you're putting in, not following somebody else. You're doing what you want, and that stuff worked out for you. Like,
I mean, honestly, buy whatever you like and what you're passionate about. That's what it's all about. And if it costs a little bit more than you know what I pay for snakes, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when you're talking 150,000 for a snake, or 50,000, or 60,000, or even 30,000, to me, that's just like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna be good forever on those. I'm not chasing that stuff. If anything, I'll make stuff that's valued to myself at that price range, as far as, oh, it's not for sale, and if you want to
right.
buy it, you're gonna have to have some exponentially high amount of money or whatever. But I'm more about just breeding for myself, and then the stuff that I don't keep, it's just going to go out into the pet market, and people are going to buy them for pets, and they're going to be pretty pets that they're going to have for hopefully years. You know, it's
Right.
just, now I don't. I get some people do it from business aspects. They have businesses. This is their livelihoods and stuff like that, and that's perfectly fine too. But I just don't see how you can buy such high-end snakes like that and actually make a return investment.
Yeah. And
I think that's my thing.
and even if you could, right? Like if you did it right and bought something else that was, you know, some banging ass snake that you could put with it, okay, yeah, and you go a different route than what they are, but you're still taking that chance that I really wouldn't want to take. Like if that doesn't work out for you, all that money that you shot out, man, that's now gone. Like, nah.
Well, your $30,000 snake, what kind of a clutch is that it's going to be, producing?
Yeah. Like that's a down payment on a house right there, man. That's a nice down payment, right? Like I would prefer to have that home over that $30,000 snake. Like you said, I'll just produce something like that. I mean, where I've started with all my snakes, and I've been going pretty hard on it for the past 4 years, what I can. You know, I'm not rich, wealthy, I'm not no baller at all. So with the money that I have to go for the most part with lower end animals. But I'm at a point too where next year I could be producing $5,500 animals. Even this year I could produce possibly some 1,500 to at least 3,000, 3,500. Not saying that I will, but that is a possibility. I mean, and just doing that on my own, right? Like, and even on some of those are recessives and then some are codoms. So codoms really like, okay, hey, I know that not saying you're going to hit an all gener, but that's going to be a lot easier, right, than trying to hit those recessives, especially when you're talking a triple and a quad in there and head to head. So I could have a lot better chance with some of those codoms over that recessive.
So, and then there's this that I've heard from a couple different places as well. All right, so from $2,000 down is what they're considering to be the pet market. 2,000 and up is going to be for, breeder sellers and stuff like that, right? Do you agree with that, or do you think that that's even a little bit kind of off in price range?
I'm sorry, go back on that a little bit, Will, and from the beginning.
So I've heard people label pet quality animals are between 2,000 and below, and for the breeding grade stuff for breeders to buy from other people, it's 2,000 and up. Do you think that that's relatively close as far as the price, or do you think that kind of depends on the situation, or how do you see it as far as being what's pet quality prices and what's not.
I mean, I think that does hold true to a sense. It can go up to a couple thousand, but that is very rare. I mean, you're talking about somebody that's got money, right? Most 99% of the time, you're probably going to have those animals are going to range from $100, $50 or whatever, starting right up to, I'd say maybe 300, even up to 500 that a pet owner, just a pet quality would be for your average person that's just getting into an animal saying, oh, it's just, for my kid or whatever. Most people I don't see spending more than 500, to be honest with you. And I think that's even a little bit kind of a lot. I think on average, I would say that probably between 100 to 300 is probably more of an accurate reading of that. As far as the pet or the breeder quality, I think that is going to be a lot different. You're talking that 2000. I think that's a little ridiculous to sit there and say that high of a price. I think, yeah, there is people that are spending that. We know a couple people, in fact, that had just kind of spent some money like that a little bit. But like I said, I've spent, 1,500 and 12 and 8 on 3 snakes. But I would say probably somewhere between, I would say 500 to 1,000 is probably what your average person that is into the breeding is spending. Of course, you got those people that do got money, right, that will spend that more. Yeah. But yeah, I would say the average is probably about, and again, I spend $200-300 on many of mine. I would honestly put it between $200 to $800. That is what people are spending, and I even don't know if I want to go quite to the 800 mark. But yeah, I think that is probably a little more where I would put that at. It has to look like something someone would want as.
So I was kind of scoping through an article earlier today, and it was saying how it went from, I think it was like 22% of animal owners were reptile keepers, but this new generation that's coming in because of social media, it's increased to like 33 or 37% or something like that. Do you think that having shows like this on social media or any kind of advertising on social media is actually going to increase it throughout the years?
I think so, to a sense. I think it'll cross paths with people that are out there just looking at whatever. I don't think that. Okay, so there's going to be that. There is a surge, like there's that little wave, right, of pickup. It seems like that people are getting into this hobby more now. I think social media and things like that. So I think there's going to be the people that come into it that just are surging in right now, kind of this new wave of people. They're going to be looking for that. But I think there's going to be those few also that it comes from basically it just kind of crossed paths, they're just on Instagram or whatever platform, and they're going to end up seeing something like that. And that can gain those few people, right? That they're going to go, oh, wow, look at that nice looking snake. That's pretty crazy. They look into it and find out like, hey, I like that. What is that? Oh, it's a ball python. Okay, well, maybe that's a $5,000, $1,000 snake, whatever, $15,000 that they can't afford. But hey, that's pretty cool. What else do they have that's in there? So I think that that's definitely a plus to help out a little bit for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Advertisements, having different outlets like Morph Market, Reptile Ads, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I can see that generating a little bit more, are intriguing more people, I guess, to kind of look at stuff like that. Mm-hmm. The shows have a lot of people that are just wandering around that don't even have pets that are looking at pets and stuff. So I mean, you're generating it that way as well. But I think that from my personal experience the last couple of years from vending, I've seen a lot of younger folk walking around looking and stuff. So whatever it is, I think it's just people are starting to getting well, I think personally that I think people are starting to get away from just looking at dogs and cats as pets. I think they're finally starting to venture off into some reptiles and stuff like that.
You know, and that's a
Even
good
bird
point.
people.
What were we saying?
Oh, even like bird people and stuff like that. They're all getting into reptiles and stuff like that now. So
Yeah, and it's funny that you actually mentioned that. I'm glad you did. You know what I think? I think in a sense too, it's the economy. Like, I don't want to say like it's total shit, but things are expensive, right? The gas is up there right now. The food, you know, is a, you know, a little pricey. I go shopping all the time, but I went shopping just the other day. And Brave, are you in here? Raise your hand, man, if you're in here. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you right now, Brave. So I was talking to my wife, right? And I was telling her, because last week or the week before on the Thunderdome, we were talking, I don't remember the exact conversation, but Brave had mentioned about like the prices and stuff, you know, we were talking about something, and that is just kind of more, I think we were talking about cooking and stuff, and Brave had mentioned, he's like, well, it's kind of, it's too expensive. It's actually cheaper for me to go out and go eat fast food. Because I was mentioning like, yeah, you know, that it's just kind of cheaper to eat. I think me and Mike were talking about it. And Brave's like, well, it's cheaper for me to go out and get fast food. And I was like, damn, that's kind of weird. Like, it's actually cheaper to go to the store and make your own food. And then we went shopping the other day, and sure enough, at the food store, fucking, dude, the prices were pretty crazy. And I'm like, damn, maybe I might just go and get something to eat from Taco Bell or something. I think Brave is right. But I think with things being a little, you know, pricey to a sense too, I think it is a lot maybe easier just to go have that snake, you know, that you just feed once a week, not having to go, you know, get the dog food, which, you know, it's a big bag, but I think it could be a little bit cheaper to feed that one snake compared to a dog, especially depending if, you know, the size of the dog or whatnot. And maybe a lot of people too, what I was going to say is with maybe not having like, not being able to rent a house or buy a house, they have to rent an apartment, right? Maybe that's a little easier on them to have that snake that they can hide easily rather than a dog that's going to be barking. Maybe it shouldn't be there. Maybe they want a $500 or $300 deposit or whatever, or $1,000 deposit. So that's a little bit easier and quieter, right? That you don't have to deal with too. I think maybe that could be, you know, a possibility also. What was this? Oh, exactly what I was just saying. Dude, I had to go and look. Because like I said, I can't see on this damn phone, and I was trying to look at what she said. Exactly. They're way more expensive. This house we paid
crazy.
$500, and that's just for one dog. For every dog, right? You got to throw in, you know, another deposit, and that's if they will allow you. A lot of places either say 0 dogs or hey, you could have 1, maybe 2. But I sure in the hell ain't trying to pay no $2,000 on a damn deposit for 2 dogs. And we had 3 over here. Well, actually, my boy just passed when we were in the move, so it was technically 2, but I still had. So we had the pug, and then we had my female bully, and she ended up passing. Actually, I just looked on Instagram. I seen the thing. She passed June 3rd. of last year. So it's been like a year and a week or so.
Oh wow, yeah.
Are you guys getting any more snakes out there? You guys got anything coming in? I've got one that I'm supposed to be getting I think next week. I have another one that I got to get a hold of them. It's paid off. I got to get that one shipped. And then I got another one that's coming, or two more that's coming in from Platinum. And then I think that's it.
Just 2 more, and I should be done for right now.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah, I didn't even
I don't know when those are coming.
Like we were talking, it was like, man, I was done. But at the same time, man, when you come across those ones that you really want, right? And it's like, it's not even like it's just one gene that you really want. It's something that's got 2 or 3 genes in there that you want that's not even in the collection, like I was saying earlier. And it's like, dude, I gotta jump on that. In fact, that one we were talking about, I didn't pull the trigger on it yet, man, and I need to, but I'm just trying to be safe, because I said, well, I have this one that's coming up next week, and I got to get that one paid off. So I'm, basically, once I do that, then I'll go ahead and do the seller one, but I've got to get that one paid. So, and that one's a banger, man. That is sweet. Oh, that is going to bring, man, I'm pumped.
You should be, man.
I wanted to tell all you guys in here too that are rocking with us right now, man. I didn't really want to get back into the topic. I'm not going too deep into that. All I'm saying is, when I mentioned earlier about all the merch and everything, I want you guys to have a shot at that. I'm changing things up. Like I said, pretty much it's almost bulletproof where you shouldn't be able to have no issues. When we do the spin to wins and everything like that, I'm going to actually be announcing it to you guys. So, for example, if me and Will were going to do a spin to win next week, right, or some type of giveaway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be announcing it like right now this week. I would let you guys know to come out. And so what's going to happen actually is I would tell you, hey, next week we're having that. So whoever's in the chat, if you guys want to be on that spin to win or whatever it is we're doing, you guys comment in there right now. And that way you will be on there because it's basically a VIP, if you will, right? You guys are VIP. So if you're here and you're watching it, then, hey, you guys are always here anyway. So, hey, we're having that next week, for example. I'm not saying we are, but just an example. Hey, next week we're going to have that spin to win. You guys comment if you want to be on that. And then, so at least we could get you written down. And then the next week you guys could come out and be a part of it and everything. But I just want to, like I said, I really want to get you guys in for that and everything. So if anybody comes in and just, oh, there's a spin to win or something. No. So I don't know if I really even want to share that stuff out. It's basically, like I said, I'll be letting you guys know. So that's the way it'll work. Let's see here. Oh shit. Let me look at, oh, my phone just died. Damn it. I can't read these comments. I'm not buying anymore until I finish getting
I'm not bringing any more in until I finish getting this living room turned into a hatchling room.
Smart. Very smart. That's one of the things I should have done too in the very beginning. I wish I would have been a little smarter on some things. I was very smart. I did a very good job, but my landlord knows about my beardy, but not my snakes. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, the beardy is even kind of scary, right? Like, I almost feel like you shouldn't tell them about that, but at the same time, you kind of should because it's, pretty big aquarium, right? Like, not too. I mean, I guess you could always move it and put a blanket or something like that over there. But like I said, it's just kind of scary because you never know if they're going to be like, oh, we don't want those. But like that, I understand. You could get away with the beardy most of the time. But the snakes is where, right, it's a little harder. It's kind of like, look,
Yeah.
people don't want that. So the beardy, yeah, you could get away with that. Like if they were to come and look, I don't have a problem with them seeing that. I don't know. They're very strict. So I don't even know if I'd want them to see that. If it was another place, I wouldn't trip. I think it just comes down to the people, and I kind of know how they are. So, but the beardies aren't bad at all.
Nope.
In fact, I don't know if you heard me last week, Mitzi. I had sit there and said that I was gonna hook you up with because you've been very patient and everything with the T-shirt, the two that I owed you. I got you the one, and I sent you the coffee mug for being late on them, and still owe you the other shirt. But I got some really nice sugar calico stuff that will come up eventually. So I will hook you up with one because you've always been great about showing up and supporting. Ooh, nice. Congrats. That'll be awesome. Can't wait to see it. I picked up a nice little feller, but I have to wait a couple more weeks. They're on vacation. Oh man, that sucks. I've been there, man, when you want that snake and it's like, all right, hey, you ready to ship that? And then they're like, oh yeah, thanks for the money, but we're on vacation, or we're going to be gone that day, and we'll have to do it next week. But I get it, it still sucks though, man, when you're waiting for the little guy, right? You're all super stoked, man. I get it. I'd be crying too, man. I'd be like, yeah, I think he changed he charged a one-time fee. What's that for? Was that for me? I don't remember what that was related to. Oh, for the beardy, huh? I think that's what you're talking about. Heck yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'll do a calico for you. I have some really nice ones. I got two nice ones. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know about that, but I know because, what was it, last week when you were on? Or the week before? You were talking about that. So I thought that would be perfect. Like I said, you've always been a great supporter and everything, and I still got to get that shirt sent out to you. And you never complained or nothing. Of all time to pay off a snake and they're gone. I know, right? And it always happens that way. I'm not saying like every time, every snake, but yeah, it just seems like, man, there's a few times that it's like you get that paid off and it's like, we're not here. Hey, but you know what? Think good this way. You'll be getting it pretty soon though. Maybe
For sure.
Maybe go work on some things that you've been wanting to or something to keep your mind occupied, get your mind focused off of that. Because I know how it is. I'm actually, man, like I said, I'm supposed to, I don't know. It is going to be tight, man, because I'm dropping some cheddar. So it's a lot for me to pay next week. And I'm right there. It's going to be close. Like, I might need 2 more weeks. I'm hoping not. I'm trying to do everything that I can. The thing is, I could kind of do it. The issue, I'll have to talk to him. The issue that I'm having too is because if I did like a card or something, when I was trying to use my cards lately, I was having a little issue as far as like credit wise. So, and everything was good. It was just, it wasn't like accepting it or something, wanting to take it in when I was trying to put the numbers in. So if I could do ask them about the invoice. I forget which one it does that. But anyways, they could send you the invoice and then they could do the numbers all that way and everything. So if they can, that would be freaking cool. Okay, that's what I thought. It's been a long week and everything, being out in the sun, and my brain doesn't work, as you know.
Shit, I'm starting to.
Bro, I'm pissed off. Fucking, they told my wife when she got out of surgery, they're like, "Oh, we told your husband all this and that and blah 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 blah," and she's like, like to take care of what blah blah blah, and I'm like, "No, they didn't," and she's like, she asked him, "Are you sure?" Da da da. And he's like, "Yeah, I talked to him and da da da." And it's like, they straight lied to you. Like, they never talked to me. They never told me that. All that happened was once she was starting to go, okay, so I went to the bathroom, right? Because we had been there for like about an hour and a half or something. Well, I had to go to the bathroom, and I knew it was getting kind of close, because her thing was like, say it was 9:15, and so it was about that time, and I'm like, shit, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom, bro. As soon as as soon as I'm in the, okay, it's literally like 7 to 10 feet away, right? It's just right across the hallway. I go in there. As soon as I go in, I'm not even like up to the toilet. I'm literally still walking. I hear them come in and everything, right? And I'm like, oh, dude, they just went in there. Like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, no biggie. Like, I got a couple minutes, and it's not going to take me but 15, 30 seconds, no more than a minute. So I go to the bathroom, wash my hands. I'm trying to hurry up. I get out and I go into the room because it's literally the very last room that they had. So I just walk right there and they're talking to her and shit. And then she's like, because she's going in for like just to check with like tumors and different stuff, or Will knows, but you guys, didn't know the other part. She was going in for like tumors and different stuff. Okay. They had to go check and all that. So when, I went in there, they had put her, I go out there, they're talking to her, and she's what I told you guys. And then I hear, oh, so he's going to fix my back. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at her and I looked at them and I'm like, you guys gave her that shit, didn't you? Because something's not right here, man. She's going funky. And they're like, yeah. And they just started laughing. And I was like, I knew something, dude, because she's not talking proper. Obviously, that's not even what we're here for. So yeah. And then they wheeled her out. Like, literally, I was in there for like, after I went in and talked to them, it was for a minute, and then they started wheeling her out. And as they're going down, they're just telling me, okay, we're taking her in. When they're done, they'll give you a call, and that was pretty much it, and go. And they were sitting there saying told her that they told me all this aftercare and how to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, they literally never said nothing. I didn't, and it was the doctor that said that. I never even talked to the damn doctor. I talked to the nurse, the guy nurse, and then another, was it a lady? I think it was another dude with him, because there was a lady that came in at first, but then she left. It was the guy nurse, and then it was like another dude. So I never even had talked to them. You're very welcome. You deserve it. So, and I'll let you know when I get those going. It'll be a little bit of time. I'm still waiting, actually. Well, okay, so I have a boy and a girl. The girl's got some time. I'm still growing her up. The boy, he's pretty decent size, so I just got to put him with the female. So he might be the quicker way, but I got to figure out which female I'm going to go with too on that one.
Right.
Yep, sure did. Hey, and who doesn't, right? If you don't like Calico or Sugar, there's something wrong with you. Like Ultramale, I love Calico, and Scrambler. I love Scrambler. That's my main thing right there. One of them. I love Scrambler so much. I got some crazy stuff coming too, man. I can't wait for you guys to all check that out, man. It's gonna be some badass stuff. Will's got some pretty cool shit coming up too, and a couple clutches. Well, a couple that he's cut already, but a couple more that's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, one in July, one in August as of right now.
And then some that are still supposed to lay, right? I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for a few of them. It looks like a couple of them are getting ready too, so hopefully.
In fact, I got to go check again here in a bit. I got to go up in the reptile room and see if I got any more. But do y'all think Scrambler is so much different from Calico? Oh, my tooth.
Scrambler.
What's it say? Do you think Scrambler is so much different?
Yeah, from Calico and Sugar.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. Yeah. What I'm curious what your guys' opinions are. Do you guys think Scrambler is a gene of its own? Or do you think it's just Orange Dream or Calico or something? Personally, my honest opinion, I believe it is. Scrambler is a gene of its own. It's not a OD or any other gene. Do I think that it's possible that it came from one of those, an OD? Yeah, of course. And obviously that's where it did come from, right? We know that it was with an OD. That's a lot of what Scrambler had in it. So yeah, in fact, you know what? Since you guys are here and we're talking about it, our line of Calico looks very similar to Scrambler. Yeah, and it's funny because I was talking with somebody the other day. In fact, that's what I was going to tell you guys. We're going to be doing. I've been wanting to do it for quite a while, but we're getting some things lined up. We are going to be doing the Scrambler, quite a few of them, but we got one coming up here in a couple months or so. You guys are going to be really seeing some nice Scrambler, like new stuff that you haven't even seen. Like they're literally coming out of right now they're still in the eggs. So you'll be seeing some really cool stuff. And then, so I was talking to a breeder the other day too, and I have a Calico, the Sugar, and I was curious because it's a possible Scrambler, and I could kind of see in there, like, I think there's Scrambler in it, but I wanted to know their opinion, and they said the right thing, that really you do have to put it with another Scrambler to get that super and see it. But I don't know. My personal opinion, I think I do have it so I've got three. I've got three Scramblers. Two are definitely Scrambler, came from big breeders, but the third one is a possible. So that one, I do believe it is, but again, we'll have to find out. I'll have to definitely either test it when they do get one. If they have the test, I'll get that done. If they don't, then I'll have to go ahead and do the breeding and see if I could produce the supers out of that.
Yeah.
And they should be having some Scrambler tests pretty soon. So you guys stay tuned, man, because basically sometime this year, there should be Scrambler test. I don't know if it's going to be a couple more months. I know it's going to be at least probably a few more months. Let's see, we're in June. So you'll probably by the end of the year, we should see something. I would say at least around November, December, we'll be seeing some come out. I want to say yes. I believe there is the Calico. Isn't there a Sugar also, Will? I want to say there is, but I don't want to give you a 100% answer on that when I'm not. But I think there is. Because I was going to go get mine tested actually, because I have, okay, so the one I got, okay, so the one is I got two. I got a calico that is calico, not sugar. And then that one's a calico lace. And then something else. I think there might even be het clown in there. And then the other one I got is it's both. It's a calico sugar. I don't know which one. So what happened was the one parent was a calico, and then the other parent was a sugar. So I don't know which one it hit on. I kind of wouldn't mind it being sugar because I have calico, but no matter what, they're both the same darn thing. Can't go wrong either way, right?
No.
I just wanted one of both, you know? I wanted to say I have a calico and I have a sugar. But like I said, either way, it doesn't matter if I have two calicos. The one calico, the calico lace I have, she's very beautiful. She's a very beautiful snake. But the calico sugar boy that I just picked up, he is so the calico lace, she's more of a lower white, doesn't go as high upper sides, and then the calico sugar one I got, she has a very high white side on him. It goes really far up the side of the body towards the dorsal. So
I don't see anything for
nice.
I don't see anything for calico or sugar.
Okay, so damn. You know what? What's weird too, Will, is I'm going back in my head, man, and I'm kind of seeing like the tests that they've had, and I thought they had a calico sugar up there. Which one are you looking at?
What was that one? Well, I looked at RGI, but I have to log in and sign up and do all this.
I wonder if, in fact, I wonder if Jared's in here still, or you guys know. God, what's that other one? Is it what's that one that Charlie went to? He joined up. Was it?
Shittesting.com.
Okay, yeah, that one. In fact, I think it is that one. I'm thinking calico sugar's on there. Who wants to bet a sticker? My question is, do you notice the difference in the calico and sugar? Like, do you know, does it, because, okay, we've been hearing lately, right, that the sugar is more of a high white compared to calico. But the problem I have with that is before we even knew about sugar, we had the calico, and calico, I've seen many that have had the high white sides that come way up on it. So I don't know if I go with that theory 100%. Maybe the sugar has more of them that have the high white, but like I said, I've seen calico that had a very high white on it. Tons of them.
Well, I'm looking at Morphopedia, and it's saying sugar was around in 95 and calico was around in 2013.
Okay, so I lied on that one.
And sugars from Europe, and calico was an African shipment that came into the Americas. So,
dude, could you imagine the guy that freaking seen that, bro? Like, I would have jumped all over that snake. I mean, that thing's just totally saying I'm different from everything, right? Like,
yeah.
I think even if you didn't like it, if you're not a person that likes calico or sugar, I would still sit there and buy it. You know, like, dude, I could sit here and make some money on this thing, whether I sell it or what personally I would do is breed it with other things and produce more. You know what I mean? So you can get more bang for your buck, and then sell them all out if you eventually.
We got to make some graffitis.
Those are nice too.
Calico paint.
Oh, is it? I was trying to think. I couldn't remember what the graffiti. Yeah, I was thinking Inchy was in there.
Yeah, no, I don't find nothing for them.
Maybe we could do some research later or something.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, the Phenom was the one I was thinking of. One of the other ones before I thought of, or the one that
Oh, Phenome.
Yeah, Phenom. Thank you. That's who I use. Okay, nice. And they're all great, man. No matter who you use, whether it's Charlie or, well, he's switched over now, but RGI or Phenom, they're all great. Okay, so Coast, no Calico or Sugar on Phenom. Okay, so it sounds like it's not around. I'm wondering if I seen something that they got it coming out.
Oh, I'm sure they're working on it. If you go back and watch the FNA with, I think it was Sean from RGI on there, they talk about a lot of that stuff. The future is going to be a lot different with shed testing, for sure.
Oh, definitely. I'm glad that they got it out, man. Like the shed testing. I mean, I like doing some old school ways. I think there's some points to do that right, but I'd like the part of the shed test to just knock a lot of that guesswork out, right? Because we'd be sitting here for years, man, trying to figure a lot of this stuff out.
Yeah.
Our Calico line has the orange outline in the alien heads. Oh, nice. Like the Scrambler tends to have. And that makes it tough. He says, I use them because of the NR Mandarin tests. Heck yeah. I need a paint test so bad. Yeah. You know what's cool though, Dennis? What I like is I know not everything's going to be that way, but with the paint, a lot of times you can see that in the heads. I've seen a few, and that's what I've tried to do with some paints. Like if I see it that it's possible head or head, if I don't see a lot in there, it's like, I don't know. But there's some that I've seen that I'm like, dude, that thing's got to be, especially if you're talking like a 66%, you know. Oh, definitely, man. I don't blame you. I'd be keeping them all too, right? You got some heat, man, so you got to keep those, hold them back. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this shut down and everything. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We definitely appreciate you guys coming out here rocking with us. Next week, we'll be doing a Gene. We'll get that out. And then we got some awesome people lined up too. So like I said, stay tuned for that. We'll be going over some Scrambler and some really nice stuff that they're still in the eggs and everything. So make sure you guys support US Art. Keep grinding. I don't know if you got anything to say, Will.
The normal spiel, just keep the positivity, keep the passion and the progression going, and just have a wonderful weekend. And make sure you guys stay safe and get ready for Monday.
Definitely be prepared. It'll be a hectic one. Start of the week again. But yeah, definitely. You guys all have a great weekend, and we'll catch you all next time. Until then, peace out.